my name is Elsa and I'm from Communication Arts and I'm a senior year student. So I'm going to tell you a story, but only my part. This novel is called Jane Eyre. It's a story that tells about a girl have an unfortunate life. Both her family, her grow up, and her childhood, and also her love life. So this story is a love story that talk about a former part is talk about how depressed and how sad she is to be an orphan and she got no one else to rely on, only her best friend Helen. So my part is chapter 25, and so I'm going to tell you the former story. So this girl is called Jane. She's a little bit, I say that she is beautiful. As I reading the novel, I think that she is a beautiful and smart girl. So she finally got a job in hire from Edward Rochester, and she became a governess, a teacher, in simple word. So she finally fall in love with a man she truly loved. So she's really happy, but something going on in that house. Like she's in the story is a little bit dramatic because the ghost and the phrase used a little bit intense for me to read. So I think it's a little bit like it's too much for. If you want to give this kind of novel to a child, I think it's a little bit too much. So this is why we read it in university. So she find out the crazy woman is that the keeper, the boss, Edward Rochester's ex-wife. Oh, not ex-wife, wife, but they are still married. So then finally that his ex-wife finally died in a fire, and because of that Edward Rochester lost eyesight and he became blind. And when Jen knows about the story, she's a little bit sad and wants to see how's the life that he's been through, and he is it okay. So chapter 25 is talking about they getting back together. So as you can see, page 96, count chapter 25. So start with Funding and countdown. 1, 2, 3. I approached the narrow front door open, and out came a figure I could not fail to recognize. As you can see that she's really put a lot of detail and a lot of phrase and emphasize how she felt about how she saw Edward Rochester. And next page as well. What sweet manners, I forgot to say, count 9, page 97, count line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay. What sweet manners has seized me, he cried suddenly. Where is the speaker? I can't see, but I must feel, or my heart will stop. This sentence is talk about how Edward Rochester missed Jane, and he almost often dream about her every day, every moment, every minute, and the story is describing he is a sad and depressed without Jane, a person. So so they finally getting back together because Jane intend to stay with him. So they finally getting back together. Of course, that Jane tell him that there is someone that want to purchase her and want to marry her. Of course, it's Saint John, right? Saint John River. But she tell Edward Rochester don't have to be worried because Saint John doesn't have a heart and he don't love him. She don't love him, and that's it. So they're finally getting back together. Isn't it a wonderful story? But in my opinion, I don't think it's a good story because you don't have to live so hard to live a life. If you want it, take it. If they don't like it, you don't have to care at all. So I don't think, maybe this kind of story do exist in past, but for me, in nowadays, people don't have that. People always wipe their phone. So this is a story. So this is called novel.